Welcome to Money Moves Monday, where we explore the financial habits, strategies, and mindset shifts that help entrepreneurs from hustle to stability through smarter money management and long term business success. Today, I'm joined by Victoria Keith, founder and CEO of Ask Victoria Financial Boutique. Victoria is a passionate financial educator and advocate dedicated to helping women and families make confident financial decisions. From credit and car buying to home ownership, insurance and financial planning, through coaching, workshops, and community outreach, she's on a mission to educate, empower, and equip others with the tools to build lasting financial confidence. Please join me in welcoming Victoria Keith to the Take Two series.
Hello, Gail. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Now, Victoria, for our viewers, what financial habits separate successful entrepreneurs move beyond the hustle phase to long-term stability?
Gail, I would say there would be four things that I would share with not just entrepreneurs, but definitely entrepreneurs, but anyone wanting to move from a hustle phase financially into long-term stability financially. Definitely your mindset about money, your belief system with money, your habits, and also your relationship with money.
Okay, those are good little takeaways because
Yeah,
everything starts with your mindset.
100%.
Your mindset leads into your habits.
Mhm.
What they do daily definitely affects how they manage their money and so forth and so forth. Trying to come from hustle to long-term financial stability because those two entities look completely different.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
hustle, you're hustling to make money, you're hustling to pay your bill, you're hustling just for a quick fix. But when you're
There's no organization, there's no structure in a
right,
hub. And when you lock in, your mindset is focused and structured on, okay, I want to go from level 1 to level 5. You're gonna have to have a plan. And that plan is going to start with you believing that you can achieve it. And it's all wrapped up in the mindset and the way you think. And I'm not saying that you can't do it when you hustle. It's just going to be a little all over the place
right,
when you
right.
do. So yes.
How important is budgeting and financial planning when building a business?
Oh my gosh. Budgeting is everything. When I host my financial classes and I talk with the women about budgeting, that B word sometimes can scare people
Right.
and they run from it. But a budget is just pointing your money in the direction you want it to go. And the first things you have to do, and I share with them all the time, whether it's at the beginning of the month or the end of the month, break out your bank statement, highlight your wants and your needs. And this can be personal or business, but highlight what you spent your money on that were needs and what you spent your money on with your wants. Take two different highlighters, and then that's where you find your leaks. Your money leaks or where your money is going in a direction where it should not go.
Right.
A lot of times people in business, when they start a business, there are things that you should start your business with. You need your LLC. That's going to cost you some money. You should get a website. That's going to cost you some money. And I've had clients tell me, oh, I can't afford that. Well, once you go back and look at your budget, all of those wants, that's your 30 some dollars for your website. That's your money for your LLC. So you sit down and create a budget, you'll find out where that extra money is. If it's an extra coffee run to Starbucks or Seven Brew or wherever your coffee shop. If might be able to do your hair once a month as opposed to every other week. There's some money leaks that we all have that we can identify.
Okay, that was great. And a lot of people tend to run from the B word, which is budget, when in
Yes.
terms of business. And I get asked those questions often, and I always tell them, like, listen, when you're considering entrepreneurship or on opening a business, you want a strong foundation. So everything that you just embodied, I hope our viewers are able to take away something powerful from that, because that's key.
Yes.
Which will lead me into our next question. What does financial discipline actually look like in business?
Mm. Financial discipline in business will look like um, the first time you open the door to then expanding, right? So you might have a brick and mortar and you just cut the ribbon, and now you're able to expand that location to the other side of town or to another city or to another state. Financial discipline is the growth that you have or you will achieve once you sit down and do the things, do the budget. You should have more than one business account so that your money isn't coming out of one account. If you have just one business account as an entrepreneur, I'm not saying that you can't see financial success. It's just going to be a little more difficult because you can identify, okay, was that a business expense or was that my income? Was that for taxes or was that, if you separate and have your income account, you have your tax account, you have your personal, your owner's portion, and then your expenses. You that way, even when it comes to taxes at the end of the year, your accountant won't be pulling out their hair because you can hand them a statement for each one of these business expenses. And it just makes it easier for you to see where your money is going. If you don't know where your money is going,
Right.
you're going to be all over the place and you cannot achieve the success as quickly as you might want to if you don't have that structure and that discipline.
Right. That's perfect. So, again, you are doing an amazing job. So, should new business owners separate personal and business finances immediately based off of some of the things that you just shared with us?
100%. 100%. There is no way that you can calculate the success of your business if you're using your personal account and spending business money out of it. Like, I can't tell you, okay, if I'm having success, if I just swiped it for some clothes with Shein, and I'm also paying for my website out of that same account. I don't know how to calculate the success of my business because where's all the money coming in? Where is that from? You have to have it itemized so you can identify because you might be overexpending in some areas. You might be not spending enough in some areas, but you can identify that if it's all in one account.
Okay. Okay. So, for our final take,
Yes.
what's one financial lesson or money move you believe every entrepreneur should learn early on?
Oh, goodness. I go back to the mindset, and this has absolutely nothing to do with money, right? It does and it doesn't. I feel like if you believe in what you're wanting to achieve, it starts with your mind. There will be people or that come against you that might say, "Oh, that's too big. You're thinking too big." But you can see it for yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, the first thing is that's the first thing, believing in yourself and believing in the goal and the vision that you have. The second thing I would say along with that would be to then write down what it is that you want to see happen. And I don't say start small. A lot of times people are like, well, just start small. I say go big. Go big. Where do you want to see it 5, 10 years from now? And then affirmations are everything. Affirm yourself daily. Even if you have an inkling of doubt, affirm yourself daily. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to see it happen. I'm going to achieve this goal. Have your daily affirmations written out. Say them every day. Say them 3 times a day like medicine. And then
Right.
you see them happen.
Right. I just received a call yesterday with a young lady wanting to start a business, and she didn't know where to start.
Mhm.
So I gave her some key pointers, but I said, aside from all of that, aside from the business licenses and where you want to open, which location, and so forth and so forth, you need to write it down.
Yes.
Like if you can't see it,
Yes.
then how are you going to know which direction that you should head in?
Exactly.
Strategizing is a part of the game. It's a
Mhm.
part of the hustle, it's a part of the long term. I said that's one of the things that make me unique because when I deal with people, it's not just about going off after the grant or the
Mhm.
money or what have you. It's about creating an individual plan for that person's individual growth and where they want to see themselves and how
Exactly.
they can see themselves elevating to the next level. I said, so
Exactly.
before you call me and you ask me, hey, Gail, what is it I need? What I need, I'm ready to start. I'm always going to back them up and I'm going to say, hey, First of all, this is what I need you to do first. I need you to write it down first. What's
Yes.
going to happen is I'm going to pick your brain. I'm going to ask you all these questions, and you're not going to know.
Exactly. So you haven't even thought long term.
Right,
So where are we going? What
right,
direction are we going?
right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. So it's actually refreshing to hear someone else say that.
It's
It's
just
refreshing.
reaffirming what you're already doing and what you're doing with your business, which is so huge.
Right. So, okay. So tell the people, where are you? Because you're not in Miami.
I am not. I am in Arkansas, but I'm all over social media, so we can connect. You can find me at Ask Victoria Financial Boutique on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
This has been another episode of Take Two, introducing our Money Moves Monday segment, where quick conversations lead to powerful takeaways. Set aside just 2 minutes out of your day to gain meaningful insight that can elevate your business, strengthen your mindset, and inspire your journey. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our social media channels for more quick conversations and powerful takeaways. I'll see you on the next Take Two.